Right, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we have what appears to be a 3DS. I haven't actually opened it yet properly, so let's get that sliced up. It was wrapped up in a bag, but yeah, this was, I think, just under £40, and yeah, I think we're going to need to do some major surgery on this, because there's some bits, and oh, there's another bit, but someone has tried to sellotape that back up. That might be okay. I don't know. Let's sort this lighting out. Yeah. So some of these could be okay, but I'm gonna have a look. What we're going to do first is pop this back off. Oh, we have got a battery, so that's one good thing. Wow, this is proper mangled, to say the least. If we look on here, that's not plugged in, that's knackered, that's knackered. Oh, that one's okay. Brilliant. So, is it? Yeah, okay. Right, first things first, we've got a DS charger down here somewhere. Plug that in. Let's just see if the light comes on. I think someone's tried to replace this mid-frame. Right, the light comes on, so that's good. That can now shut up. Let's see if anything happens when I put the battery on. Obviously I have got a plethora. Yep, it powers on. Obviously it won't do anything because, well, we're missing everything. So let's get this stripped apart. Not going to take long. Not much left to strip apart. I've got to unscrew this. And let's see if we can revive this. Obviously I will be replacing this one down here first. Let's make sure, yep, that isn't knackered. Good. That can come out. Bloody held on with sellotape. And just make sure that one's okay and that one's okay. Good. So we've got to, oh, that's good. Got to replace one here. Got to replace one here. Right. Let's get this off. Get that out of the way. Go and find some spare parts. What is really annoying is that at some point, very recently, I had a load of 3DS XL and normal camera modules, and they were sat on top of the disc repair machine, and I've moved them whilst tidying up, and now I don't know where they are, so I'm going to continue to hunt for them fumingly. Right, it helps if I look in the right place, because yep, there's some camera modules. Brilliant. We'll move them to one side. Problem is, I don't think I've got any new ribbon cable, so I've pulled this one from the box of spares, but we're going to have to see, because obviously, first things first, I need to replace this bit down the bottom. So let's get the lights on. And as somebody said the other day, you need some flux. I've got some. Let's get it on there. Loads of it. Heap it on. Yeah. And then let's move stuff around on the floor so I can see other stuff that's on the floor. Right, what I can't find is a massive board holder to hold the board whilst I try and heat it up, so I'll be back. Right, here we go. We've got it jerry-rigged on something to hold it up. Let's get some heat into it. Get some light up here. Because that's where I need to get to. That little git there. So let's crank the heat up. Find myself some tweezers. And hope this comes off. One side off. We need to get this one off as well. I might as well do this one whilst I'm here, but because there's well, I'll get the tape off of there first because that's doing absolutely nothing, and I will soak that in a load of flux. And the thing is, I can just try and cook that one straight off. Get off. Right, they came off nice and easy. I mean, yeah. What does the other side look like down here? That looks good. This one looks good. So what I need to do is get 2 more replacements and come back and put them on there. So I'll be back. Right, we are back. I have got some bits for here and for over there. Let's sort this one out first, shall we? I have just harvested these from a dead board. Because what's the point in using new parts when there's plenty of dead boards with spare parts? So let's hope we can get some heat on this without destroying too much. Looks like that's got it. It might not be the straightest of jobs. That might need a little dink. Oh, but it's not going to go now, is it? Because it's cooled down. Let's just get a little bit of flux on. Oh well, we'll just have to hope. Let's scoot ourselves over to here. Maybe I'll flux that up first this time. And then I'll do the same, drop that on, although it's stuck to my things now. Stop sticking to the tweezers. Look like you're in a good place, but you also look like you are out of focus. And that it has a small bridge between those two, so you never know, it might clear it, it might not. I mean, that's terrible for a start. And yes, we are losing the buttons from the front. It's alright, just replace them afterwards. Could be okay. Again, we'll have to see. But I'm going to go and tape this and clean it up and come back. So, we're looking okay here now. I'm going to dismantle this, and we're going to try and use some of the pieces of it, because hopefully some of these ribbons might be usable. I don't know, but I'm going to have to get it apart and find out. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll come back. Right, we have these two, this and this that have been salvaged. We have a brand new screen, so I'm going to chuck that to one side for a minute because we don't really care about that for now. So that gets to go in there. That one gets to go in there. I don't think this is going to be any good, but it is just worth checking because, well, these things are expensive. Well, they're not expensive. They're about a £5 or £6 pull, but it's £5 or £6 extra you're putting into it if that's salvageable. So it would be nice if it was. Let's grab the screen from down there. And let's get this open. This is the original screen that came with it. There's no touch. Here there is a touch screen, okay. I could just feel stickiness. I thought that the touch screen had been removed. But yeah, right, let's get this in our newly fitted slot. Right, that's in. Now, just spin this round a bit. This one is going to go in there, and this, I think it goes that way up. I can never remember, but it's going to go in there anyway. Right, battery's got some charge in it. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't want to turn on at all now. Please tell me. What have I done to it? Got the charging lights on. Okay, I'll go and find another battery. I mean, the battery was nearly flat, but this one, well, I don't know what I've done here. Let's disconnect everything. Well, I say everything, let's disconnect that and that. I think I fucked it. Shit. I think I've actually managed to make it worse than it was. Well, that's good news, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing here. Let's check the fuses. So that one works, and you appear to be flat. Okay. Oh, somehow I've blown a fuse. Did I put the battery round the wrong way? There is a possibility I did. It has been known to happen before. It's really annoying. Have I got another board? So where's that board I just had? That's got a fuse on it. Does it work? That is an entirely different question. No. Right. Next. Right, I've taken that epoxy thing back off, the one that was in the corner, and now, zoom back out, when I push that, the blue light comes on. So I suspect I will need to redo that one up in the corner. I did say it had a bit of a short to it, so yeah, I think it had a bit of a short to it. Let's try building this again. See what happens. So part one. Let's get this in here again. Okay, and then let's try this. And that. Right, okay, where's my battery? Yep, and it's gone pop straight away. Yep, so let's hoik these back off. Let's try the other one of these I have. So I wasn't, oh no, that might not have been plugged in all the way either. Okay, try it again. It could also be that bottom one still isn't repaired, but yeah. Okay, let's try the next weak looking link in the chain, which is this. Off you get, mate. I mean, it does look proper, oops, ropey. So yeah, I didn't think that was going to work, but I did want to try it just because. So we've got another one here. This was in a really good place, this was. It was laying on top of a box. So I don't know if it works, I've got no idea. I'm sure I bought some new 3DS XL ones. I found the 3DS ones, and I'm sure I wouldn't have bought 3DS without XLs at the same time. But hey ho, that's for another time. Right, you. Get in there. You. And you can go in there. And let's try. Bah! Okay. Right. Well. I might have to see if I can go and find those other bits. I'll be back. Right, let's try with this one. In fact, what is this laying on the... I'll just have this on the floor. I'm going to try and plug it into that. You get out of the way for a minute. Let's turn these lights off. I don't like them, they're annoying me. I have no idea if this works. It was just on the floor near my feet in a box. Right, the blue light's on. Blue light's off. But it does look like the bottom screen is the one that flashes. So it could be working. Oh well. That bottom one could actually be okay. I might have done a good job on that. Might. We don't know. We won't know. Like, these could work, they might not. Again, I don't bloody know. What I should do, in all honesty, is take apart a working one to test. But I don't want to do that. That seems like a lot of hard work. So, get that out of the way. I've got this. I'm going to bring the screen back minus that other thing. I'm going to put this one in there. Right, let's have another go. At this point, maybe I'm just putting the screen around the wrong way. Who knows? Right, blue lights on. And pop. This is tragic. Absolutely tragic. Because I think I'm going to need to pull a working one apart just to put this in it and see if it bloody works. Yeah. Right, well, I'm just going to have to wait because I've got holiday to go on, so I'll be back. Right, okay, holiday's done. I am back. That was very quick for you. I mean, it wasn't too long for me. It was just a quick getaway to Hamburg to go and see the darkness. But whilst I was away, this has arrived. A nice fresh one of those. So the first thing I am going to try is to pop this new screen out. I had to sit and watch this video back to see what on earth was going on. I've just made a complete mess of this desk entirely. There's so much to do. Cleaning does take a back seat, but after this video I am going to wipe this desk completely empty. Now please be the right bloody one. Let's compare it. It's when you hope they haven't sent a load of new 3DS XL ones, but no, that looks right good. I will have to pop the speakers off at some point. Right, let's have another go at this, shall we? So, pop that in there. I have tried this in another shell. It does come on. Blue lights on. Blue light goes off. Interesting. Have I definitely got that the right way around? Let's try that. the other way, just because it's been a little while since I've looked at this. It might be upside down. You could all be screaming at me to say, yep, you're an idiot, that's the wrong way round. Doesn't turn on like that. Okay, so it was the right way round. Maybe these aren't in enough. Maybe that screen is knackered. I'll be really pissed if it is, because it's a brand new screen. Like, it came out of the box at the start of this video. I unsealed it. That is the way round it goes, yep. Just for a laugh, let's give them a little squirt, because hopefully that should make it a little easier to get them in. That's really infuriating. Okay. Let's get the old screen. If that new screen's fucked, I'm really pissed off. Could do this. It's not like I haven't got stuff to do, honest. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's no bloody good anyway, is it? Because the thing's gone. I've ripped the other two off. What am I even thinking? Dickhead. Right. I don't know what this is for. I can't believe that stupid screen. Oh. Right, okay, I found an old shell and I stripped it down and tested the little ribbon speaker cable, and that was what was a problem with it. So fortunately this screen works. I have popped in the new ribbon because we don't need to see me pulling that all apart yet again and doing that. I've done it enough times in enough videos. So this should fire up and we should have a top screen. I'm still annoyed about that other epoxy screen. Obviously all this is bimbling around. We've got no sound because I haven't wired in the speakers or anything. So let's pick it up from here and let's get this crap sorted out and actually together as a working console. So I need some that'll do. I need the soldering iron on because we need to get these speakers off. Slide that over there for a minute. I don't know why I'm starting with these. I should really sort out those other bits, but right, that's one speaker off. A little bit of solder over on here. That's better. That's one on. I don't know where all the bits are, but anyway. It holds you in place. Yep. It'd be really nice if I had some way of holding this. probably should have done this before I fitted it. So if that stays there, okay, will you hold in place now? Yeah, sort of. Right. Marvellous. Let's find some little bits to fit in the holes. One there, one there, and then these little square bits back on the top. You get to live there. You get to live there. Deal with that in a second. First, let's, I don't know where the little tiny screw's gone. Bugger! But there should be a small screw for this, as it needs to sit there. Let's use this one up the top here for a minute. Right, you go in there, yep. And then we need a top. There we go, there's a top for it. But I also need to do something with this. How does that go? It folds from out to in. Okay, it needs to go down here. Along there, and let's just squish it and hope that it stays in place whilst I put this back together. Click, yes, click, cute, right, that's good. So this can come back out. Hang on, before we take it out, let's do our due diligence. Makes a noise, brilliant. Screen works, 3D works, superstar. Can't really do much else because it's knackered. Right, we do have to hope that the camera works. Let's get this back out. Let's see if we can't, step one, put that screen back in. Yep, that one will be for the analog stick. But I need to do something about this still. I think that's the only one left to resolve, isn't it? So let me get this out the way and I'll come back once I've found another one of them to go on there. Right, we're back. It's had a nice clean up. There's still a few bits here and there. What does it look like? Looks okay, but we won't know until I get the board in that shell and we see if anything works. So this has been a pain in the backside, but there you go. These things are sent to test us. Obviously there is still the matter of the missing buttons on the other side because they all melted off. Just get under there, whatever, mate. Let's fit this. I'm hoping that little section I did with the whatever it's called, microscope, has actually worked. We'll see. Still not much of an editor, so that's going to be my first attempt at it. Oh, where's the... I literally got new tweezers out of the tub 5 minutes ago, and now I can't find them, so I've got another pair. Hopefully this camera works. I don't want to have to take the top off again. I mean, so far this machine has needed a new speaker ribbon, a new top screen because all the stuff on there didn't work, and obviously a new one of these fitting, and this with this one here we know works. This one we're about to find out if it works or not. This is the volume switch, isn't it? So it's in there. Right. Moment of truth-ish. There's still a long way to go on this, but power. Yeah, that looks awful, but still. The volume works. Good. Now, I know that bottom screen looks awful, it's because I don't think the lower screen is plugged in. Let's just see if... Yep. So the top camera appears to work, and flick. Yes. So the cameras work. Right. For my next trick, these need to come back out because I need to do something with those buttons. Because currently my handiwork has destroyed them. This here all needs cleaning up. I'm going to try and reseat this top one. Let's give that some juice. Yep, that's better. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but that's not quite in there properly. Hopefully it is now. We'll have another look in a minute, but I need to try and clean this up because there's melted plastic stuck to it. And then I can get another one off of a donor board to replace it with. So yeah, I'm going to clean that up. What I probably should have done was taken this off before I started working on it. But hey ho, we live and we learn, hopefully. Let's turn this air fryer on, or heat gun. Turn it right down to 100 and then just give that a quick blast to dry that off. There you go. Right, where can I find another one of those that I have not cooked? That looks like the right one. Let's very nicely peel it off. could probably buy a brand new set of these, but why? Why would you buy new when there's a perfectly good donor board there? Use every part you can. Recycle as much as possible. Not only is it good for the environment, it's also good for your wallet. Special. Right, so we've got you in there, you in there, you in there. Suppose I should try and find some buttons to put into this shell. And do something about this epoxy cable. Right, I'll go find some buttons. I'll be back. Just realised I don't know where I'm supposed to be finding these buttons from, because didn't I take them out of this at the start? And well, now they're not here. There's a few laying about. There's that one. There's a plus sign here. I need A, B, X and Y, and I need the associated bits of rubber to go with them, and this shithole is not providing me that opportunity. Here we go. This will do nicely. Some crap on the floor. I really need to tidy this dump up. Right, you. I'm going to take this. No, I don't need that one. I need one for the top corner. I've noticed that the light thing is missing up in this corner here. So, in you get. Go on, get in your home. Thank you. And then we'll nick the A, B, X and Y buttons. Out of whatever that was. So nothing else to go on here. That's for the volume, yep. Okay, let's try and get this to stay in here. I have got a 2DS XL I want to start work on. It's got a smashed screen and it's missing the volume slider. I have got the screen already, but the slider isn't here yet, so we will start that another day. Also, there's loads of post to do, and all I've done since I left work is try and sort this calamity out. Right, go on, in you go. Yep, that's in the right place. Oh, let's get you in. Much easier to get that in this time now that the cable isn't poking through there. And that. Go on. Let's have that up. You in there, right. Let's get this closed. volume slider. Nope. Yeah, that's nicely in there. Let's try and get this, hold it underneath. I never go in that easy. I am surprised. Come here. Right, good. Now let's chuck a couple of little screws in. We're starting to get somewhere, I hope. Right, let's have a look. Where are we at? Let me find a back for it, because this could be a marvellous day. If this fits on here, and this fits on here. Probably should have tested a cartridge at some point, but that's troublesome. Didn't even think of that. Right, power on. Are we good? Bottom screen still up, and that's not working. Volume works. Great. Really happy about this. Right, so we go up and down, we don't go left and right, and that bottom screen is wonky. Before we do any more of that, let's try this first. I need to find another one of them. Well, I've found another one. Hopefully this does the job. Because I hope that one's not knackered as well. I could really do without changing another one of these. Fold you open. I just need it to not flick about. Sweet. But yeah, that bottom screen's a problem. as are the buttons. So that one could be okay. Let's keep that to there for a minute. Just have a little look in here. No, that looks all right. Right. Out you come. And you. Let's try it again. Obviously it still needs to come out to look at the left and right buttons. What's this bottom screen look like now? Yeah, it's got a slight, obviously it's not got the thing in, but yeah, it's got brighter spots there because I've got it wet. Bugger. That'll be when I sprayed it to get it in a bit more. Okay, right. Try it a different way round, shall we?